up, guys? Late night vlog here. It is like 9:30 at night. What is it now? No, it's like 9:45. It's almost 10 o'clock. And I just finished training legs. And I got this weirdest feeling tonight when I was sitting at home. So, back up, rewind, 2 hours ago. So I got off work at 7 o'clock. Got off a little later than I usually do on Fridays. Had a lot of sessions tonight. Really busy night. Great night of clients. And I went home. And as you guys know, I have really been trying to grow my YouTube channel. I have been trying to become something online, something of a presence online, you know, and that's my goal. Not for fame, for money, for cars, for girls, for anything, but because I want to help people on another platform besides in person. You know that. That's my goal. And I was sitting there and I was watching Christian Guzman and Steve Cook videos, my two favorite YouTube guys. It's basically the only two videos, basically the only two like lifestyle guys I watch. I don't care about the rest of those guys. I really don't. And I was watching them and I was like, you know what would be awesome? If I had that lifestyle, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, I love my life right now. My life is freaking awesome. My job rocks. I have a great boss, great coworkers. I love what I do. All my clients are awesome. But like, you watch those guys and you're like, they do what they want. They're well known. People know who they are. They go to expos, they meet people. They travel, they go to the beach, and you're just like, I want that, you know? Like, that's the goal, you know? You want to become, not famous, but like, you want to become someone in this industry. You want to set yourself apart, you know? So I was watching, and I was like, I wish I had that, you know? Like, I wish I had something like that. And then I sat there, and I was like, Brendan, why don't you, you know? What is stopping you from doing that? And then I was just like, it kind of hit me because I was like, successful people don't become successful by watching other successful people all the time. Yeah, that might be their inspiration to start. That might be their motivation. But they didn't sit there watching them hoping to become successful. They sat there, watched them, and then worked their asses off to become successful. It's a fly flying around, and it's really going to bother me. They worked their tails off to become successful. They didn't become successful by watching successful people. They became successful by emulating the style and then becoming successful by becoming their own person. Guys, the worst thing you could ever do is to be average. You were not placed on this earth by whatever you believe in, whether it's a God, whether you believe in evolution, whether you believe in like reincarnation. You were not made and placed on this earth to be an average person. Yes, there are a lot of average to below average people, and that sucks for them. You know why? Because they had a chance to not be average and they did not take it. They were weak and they did not take it. Guys, everyone is given the same chance. I don't care what your upbringing is. I don't care if you were born into poverty. I don't care if you were born into a rich family. We are all given the same opportunity to become something amazing. And remember, guys, amazing isn't the same for me. Amazing isn't the same for a kid that lives in New York. Amazing isn't the same for a kid that lives in Haiti. A kid in Haiti may think amazing is owning a house in America. And if that's what's amazing and successful for him, then for God's sakes, that's amazing. You know what? If that makes him happy, if that's what's going to drive him, that's awesome and that's amazing. For me, my standards for myself are ridiculously high. Like, I hold myself to the gold standard, and it's almost unfair to myself because I compare myself to everyone that I want to be like, and that's not always fair because I'm 21 years old. I've only been doing this for 3 years, guys, but I want to be the best. And you have to have that mentality to be the best. Will I ever achieve 500,000 subscribers, $1 million in my bank account? I don't know, but I can guarantee you I will never not try. The worst thing you can ever do is to accept average. It's okay to be average if you're trying to get out of your average zone. But if you're complacent and you stay being average, that's really messed up. That's where I lose respect. If you're okay with being just an average person, why would I associate with you if I don't want to be average, you know? I want people surrounding me that have their head in the stars. I want people surrounding me that are almost like me, in tears sometimes, because I want success so damn bad. I want it more than anything. And success is relative, remember. Success is not one straight line thing for everybody. Like I said earlier, the kid in Haiti might want a house. The kid in New York might want a penthouse. That's his success. That's awesome. And if your definition of success is what I consider average, then by all means, I hope you're happy. Because you are allowed to be there. That is your success, and by all means, that's great. But that's not me. That's not what I want, you know? And it's like you gotta surround yourself with people whose heads are in the clouds, who can't imagine a life below what they want to be at. Now, that being said, you have to also enjoy the journey to get there, guys. You can't always look ahead. You have to have you gotta be looking ahead always. But you gotta have one eye in the present, guys. You gotta enjoy where you're at too. Like right now, I got a pretty damn good life. You know, like girlfriend's amazing, family's amazing. My job has never been this good. I've never had such an awesome client base. It's like my YouTube is growing, my Twitter is growing, Instagram, who cares about Instagram? But it's growing. Everything's growing, and I feel like I'm having a positive impact on people online now as opposed to just that I see in person. And that's awesome. Guys, but the feeling inside me feels like it's ripping apart my ribs, and it makes me want more. It makes me think that I haven't even accomplished a percentage of what I am capable of. And you have to have that same feeling inside you. You have to have that feeling of, yeah, I've done some great things. I have done some amazing things. But I haven't even scratched the surface of what I'm capable of. You know? Like, you can't be okay with where you're at. You can be happy with where you're at, but you cannot stay complacent. The opposite of great is good. If you're okay with being good, you will never be great. You should always chase greatness. You should never be okay with good. It's a quote from a book that's a staple in a company I work for. Good is the enemy of great, and it's 100% true. If you're okay with just being good and not great, if you're okay with that C+ score, I don't want anything to do with you in my career. Sure, I'll say hi to you. Sure, we can be friends. But I don't want you to influence me. I will love you like a brother, even if you are an average person, if you don't have your head in the sky. But guys, I want to surround myself with lions, not sheep, you know? Make a freaking awful comparison, but it's like, come on. Like, I guess I don't even know why I'm recording this. It's like, you can't just be okay with being okay. And it just bothers me how I see so many people who have a margin of success, just a little bit, and you can see they're so close to breaking through, and then they fail. They don't go any farther. And if you just stop, I consider that a failure. A C+ is a failure to me. Guys, anything but the absolute best, your best effort isn't enough. If at the end of the day, you're sitting in bed and you're like, you know, I probably could have went a little harder in my workout. You know, I probably could have been a little nicer to my girlfriend. You know, I probably could have tried harder at my job today. Your day's not done. I'm sorry, but you cannot waste a single day. You know why? Because the next morning, you might die. You might be dead. You might have a heart attack. You might be dead. You don't know that. And do you want to die being an average person? Like, come on. Like, you don't know when your time's coming. So why would you be okay with being average for a certain amount of time? It doesn't make any sense, guys. The thousands of trillions of cells that make up your body, you're in a miracle from whatever you believe in. I believe in a God. I believe in a Lord above us. And I believe He made us all to be amazing. And if you don't believe that, that's fine. But I do, and I believe that He gave us all a purpose in this world. He gave us all something special about us that we can all use and become great with. I don't care if you're a drummer. I don't care if you paint. I don't care if you write freaking poems. That's all awesome. That's all badass. That's all really cool to do, guys. Now, take that talent and expand it into something great. I don't want you to be a good poet. I want you to be a freaking awesome, the Leonardo DiCaprio of poetry poet. You should never be okay with being a bench player. You should never be okay with being on the sidelines, guys. It's like you see so many people who have all this potential and they don't try hard. And you know what drives me? You know why I can say that? You know why I can criticize those kind of people so openly? Because I was that kind of person, guys. My senior year of high school, I could have become such a good athlete if I would have worked harder that summer before, if I would have tried to lose all that weight just because I wanted to have abs, if I would have worked out hard consistently. Guys, if I would have worked as hard as I did now in high school, I don't know what I would have been like. And it's like, it's not living in the past. It's just that I know what it's like to live with regret for not accomplishing all you can accomplish in a certain amount of time. I don't know. Guys, if there's one message you could take away from here, is that average is a poison to your body. Don't let yourself be filled with average. Don't be okay with being okay. Greatness does not watch greatness. Greatness becomes greatness. Guys, thanks for putting up with this rant. This is really random. It's like a 11-minute video, but you know what? I had to get some stuff off my chest. This is the best place for me to do it. My home, my gym. You know, it's just, you come in here, and this is where you can yell. You can scream. You can do whatever the heck you want. I almost swore there. You can do whatever you want, guys. Just don't be average. Don't be okay with being okay. You know, you were created to do such amazing things. Here, a quote from one of my favorite bands, Memphis May Fire, Matty Mullen's lead singer. You were created to do great things, but words only come to life when you believe. And that's not meant as a Christian religious quote. That's meant as a quote for you. That is meant as a quote to say that you were created, you were made to do some freaking awesome things, guys. You just have to go do it. Go do it, guys. Just be amazing. Be everything that your creator made you to be. Be everything that your inside your organs, your cells, your mitochondria, powerhouse of the cell, science, biology, thank you, made you to be. Guys, you are capable of so much more than you think. So, what are you waiting for, you know? Go do something after watching this. Go work out. Go write a poem. Go quilt. Go make macaroni and cheese. I don't care. Whatever it is, guys, go do it and go be amazing with it. All right? Knuckles, thanks for listening. I feel better now. Have a good night, guys.